Good morning. We'll begin today's session. It is a continuation of Awk scripting language, that whatever that we were learning. And after this, right, we will get into the presentation by Himarashmi. She'll be presenting from whatever the programming learning they have done it from their team members, all girl students of this there. And we'll continue this in the next week also. Right? Let me get into the things where we are stopped. Okay, please look into screen is visible to you all. Screen
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. That's good. Right. Now look at that. There are two ways of executing awk. One is at the command prompt directly from the terminal. Right. The other one is you write the awk script in a file and execute that file. Right. Yes. And we have gone through few things. And this file I will make it available today in the Google class. Please ensure that you go through all these things. Go through all these things, right? Now let me talk to you about the begin and end. This is where we are stopped. And expression how to do logical or and operation, print, okay, all the things we are seeing it. Please go through this, right? I will make it available to you. Whether I made this available to you all people?
Yes, sir. It is there in the Google Classroom.
Okay, that's good then. That's good in this. Okay, and I request you all people, please make it. Please ensure that right your textbook, whatever that is there on shell programming and awk, right? Textbook, right? Please go through examples given in that. It is a mandatory before you get into semester end examination. Please understand it. Are you clear about that? Examples given there in that book. I'm telling second time this. Okay, now we'll come back to the awk programming language. See, now look at that. All our discussions, so we do it with this particular data file, where first column is a name, second one is year of birth, third one is something a company where they belong to, and fourth column is the number of hours they have worked or whatever it is, right? And fifth one, last column is the salary per month they are getting in rupees and all. Just a sample data, right? And I told you in the examination sometimes a sample data will be given and you will be asked to write awk script or shell script for some activity, or some shell script or awk script will be given. What is the output of that for a given data set? So these are the combinations, right, of possible questions that you may get in the examination. Look at the next one, right? So I'll uncomment this. Please try to focus on this, what exactly we are doing, and we'll try to understand, right? Begin and end we can use. Begin matches before the first line of the input file. I mean, before the input file is being processed, if at all you wanted to do anything, use the pattern begin. Begin is not right the usual begin and end we use in a programming language. Begin is a pattern by itself. For example, look at that. Here, this expression, this is a pattern by itself. Right? This is a pattern. Pattern contains conditions, pattern contains any combination what you are looking into. Right? So similarly, begin is another pattern which matches before the first line of the input file. And similarly, end is a pattern which matches after the last line of the last file has been processed. Please look into that. Last line of the last file. I mean, it means that in that case, it is not only the one particular file you can pass it as a input file. You can pass more than one file also. Please look into this here. Right, here passing only one file. Right, you can pass more number of files also. Right, more number of files you can pass, where this awk script will be executed on all the files whatever that you are given. Are you clear, Himarashmi?
Yes, sir.
Right, when I call Himarashmi, it represents the entire class. When I call Manoj, it represents the entire class. Please remember, right? Since it's online, many of the names I don't remember it. Only CR's name with a lot of difficulty I remembered. Got it? Right? That's okay. Now come back. So having understood this, is that clear? Rashmi, Manoj? Manoj, are you in?
Yes, sir.
No, that's good. Okay? That's please remember, right? All these such small things will make you to get into the placement better, right? Please look into that. Yesterday, in okay, in one of the interview where the highest salary is being paid, right? In the HR round, what was the question? Right? What is the latest web series you are seeing? Rashmi, Manoj, hello.
Yes, sir.
Right. It means that when you are preparing for the placement, it is not only right the technical things that you are supposed to know. You should know something more outside the syllabus. What is okay? Look at the question. What is the latest web series that you are seeing? Right? There are many web series. Scam is one web series you are seeing. Hmm? I don't know. Okay, probably teachers may not educate because of the lot of generation gap, that what we can say. But you all people, what is the trending? What are the technological trends? Attitude, personality, dress code, the way you talk, the way you present, all that matters, right? And every course, a small thing also matters. Please prepare on your own everything, even if you take more time, no issues, and prepare a booklet ready, your own print copy, whatever you have worked, right? Then what you do is, when you are revising for the placement, simply scan through. It hardly takes half an hour. If you have done a work on your own first time, it takes hardly in half an hour to go through the entire course. Himarashmi, you endorse this statement?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Please get into. Okay, now let's get into what is that we are doing here is, right. I'm sorry. This program, I'll show to you. I unnecessary, uncommented, other things. I will put a comment because I don't want to mix up the things here. Please bear with me for this unnecessary work I'm doing. Right? Okay, all right, come back. Right? Now look at the one. Count the employees who have worked more than or equal to 15 hours. Look at this in this file. More than 15 or hours are equal to, that is 2, the employee number 2 and 3, right? So for such a query, now you may get a question that saying that consider the following data set and write awk script to count the employees who have worked more than or equal to 15 hours. Right? Simple two line. Right? Now look at that $4, the field number $4, it is a pattern greater or equal to 15. Right? Right? What is that you are doing is count equal to count plus 1. Please look into that. It's permitted in this programming language. Right? No initialization required. It appears that one, it will be initialized to 0. Right? Are we clear about that? Okay. Storage classes, whatever we have studied as a part of an operating system, recollect that. When it is initialized to 0, when it is initialized to garbage and all, please look into that. What are the different storage classes we have gone through? Right? What are the different storage classes we have gone through? Can you name it?
So local variables, global variables,
No, we don't call them as a
then register class,
register,
and then stat.
register, extern, right? Then static, then one more. What is one more? Hmm?
So local variables, sir.
What is that called? What is that called? Hmm? What is that called? Are you okay? Are you listening? I'm audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Okay, that's good. I don't know what has happened. Suddenly it rebooted and everything is retained. All right. Right. Now here the initial value of this count equals 0. Please try to understand the storage classes. What are the different storage classes you know? What are different storage classes? Hmm?
The static, external, register, and automatic.
Yeah, automatic. That's good, right? That's good, right? Now, what happens is such small things sometimes okay becomes the important thing, right? As far the preparation is concerned, please work on that, right? Okay. Now we'll come back. Now this $4 greater or equal to 15. This pattern is applied to all the lines. Then when okay entire thing okay gets over, then this end pattern is matched. What is that you are doing at that time? Print count employees worked more than or equal to 15 hours. Count these many employees worked. Shall we try this? Shall we try this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right. Now look into this. How do we execute? Right. You help me. Awk. Himaresh, tell me minus F one awk, right? Then AWK, okay, dot DAT, right?
Yes, sir.
What has happened? Oh, what has happened? 1 month. Desktop awk, okay. AWK command. I'm right now. I'm typing the right command. Minus F, okay. AWK dot that, okay, all right. Uncommented, fine. um, dot UWK dot that is there, all right. LWK minus F now, right? LWK dot
Yes, sir.
done it. All right, now look at that. Okay, two employees who worked more than or equal to 15 hours. Am I right? Right, two employees. Are you getting this on the screen? Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Right. Okay, now that's what you get it here, right? Please remember that this line is applied to all the input lines. This is applied only after the last line is processed. When everything is over, this is applied. End is a pattern. End is a pattern, right, which will get matched after the last line of the last file is processed. After that only it is done, right? Then this is a query. You will be, you will be asked to write a shell script or awk script for such queries, right? Now look at the second one, right? Compute average salary. Now I'll comment this. I'll comment this, right? I will uncomment these things. I'll say this, right? Compute average salary. What is that you are doing, right? Count equal to count plus one. This is only action. Count equal to count plus $5. Fifth field, fifth column is salary. And there are no patterns. It is only action, right? So it is applied to all the lines. When everything is over, that's a pattern is end. Okay, when the pattern for that, what is action? Action is this, right? What is that you are doing? Print NR. What is that? NR. What is NR? What is NR?
Sir, the current record, sir.
NR is the current record. What is NR?
The record number.
Record number, right? Number of records or record number. Printing line numbers, right? Print NR. So last line, right? Whatever it is, right? Record number, right? Fine. Where did we have record number? That means that many employees are there. Then, right, what you are doing? Print, right? Total pay is again none. Count, print, total pay, right? Is count. Then print average salaries, count divided by NR. So this is what you are printing. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Shall we try this? See it. Three employees, total pay is so and so, average salary is so and so. This is what you get. Are you getting this? Simple. But you need to remember this. Okay, don't try to simply by heart all these things. Try to to practice this one, then only you can remember. Right? Now look at this here again. What I do is I'll add one empty line. Now see what happens because number of records we are using it. See here what happens. Are you getting this 4 employees? Can you make
Yes, sir.
can you see the difference? Right? Write it. A record number, the current record number, NR stands for current record number, right? The last blank line is counted as a record, right? So 4 employees it says, but in fact this is not so. Are you clear about that?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Right, I'll say this. Now look at the other aspects.
Sir, some students are waiting.
Oh, one. Okay, that's good. Right. Compute average salary of all employees getting salary above 90,000. Oh, not this, not this, not. Yeah, this we are done. Right, I'll put a comment. Look at the string concatenation. Right, string concatenation. Okay, it's only the action I'm talking. There is no pattern. It's applied to all the lines. Names equal to names space $1 and one more space. Concatenation, that's all. It does the previous name, the variable values, and $1 it adds and one space. So all the names are added to that one with one space to that. And when everything is over, end pattern is print names. Let's see that what happens here. So look at that here, Umakant space, Ramakant space, Lakshmikant. All 3 names are being printed here, concatenated, right? So you need to, okay, having learned one programming language, okay, you need to look into what exactly the syntax available and quickly use it. And problem solving capability is independent of programming language. Printing last input line, right? Last equal to $0. $0 represent the entire line. So you are going through every line and every line is stored in the last and it overwrites that, and last line, when it comes to the last line of the input file, the $0, the entire line, okay, is stored in last and you are printing last. That's all. Right? So you may be asked to write the awk script to print the last line of a given file. Just one line, 1 mark. Right? Does. But now you know the question paper pattern. There are no 1 mark question at all. Right? you have got 5 units. In each unit, there are 2 questions. You answer any one of that, and every question is of 20 marks. So 5 units, there will be okay, 10 questions. You have to answer any right for you, each of 20 marks, and options are there within a unit, right? So this particular format and all, you have received it. You have received that information, Rashmi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Now let's try this. I'll put coming here, printing last line. Let's try this. See here, last line, it prints, right? No, I'm just telling the feature of, okay, that's available in this one, but we are not solving any SH problems, right? Count lines, words, and character, word count. How to do it? Look at that. NC, okay, number of character equal to number of character plus length of $0. Length of $0, the entire line, plus 1. Why plus 1? New line character. Check it. The number of words equal to number of words plus NF. What is NF? Himarashmi, what is NF? Manoj?
Sir, number of the field in the current records, sir.
Number of fields. Number of fields. Okay, this. Right? Number of fields in each line adds to the number of words only. Got it? So this is how you calculate. And number of lines, you know that. NR. NR will be number of lines. So at the end, you are printing print NR lines, NW words, NC characters. Will it make some sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Right. Let's look into this. 3 lines, 15 words, 84 characters. Right? So that's a program. You people have to quickly know the features, syntaxes available in a given programming language. And given any problem, a solution, creating a solution using the syntax available, that is your capability. That you will get it by solving more complex and complex problems. Right? So, to prepare for the placement, okay, solve all the problems on your own, right? Data structure, algorithms, which you'll study, right? Or geeks for geeks, site you get into that one. Lot of primitive problems are there. Start solving it, right? You'll be asked to do the programming, and based on that capability and based on so many other things, you will be. And programming is one most important thing. Problem solving, puzzles. Don't waste. These 4 years are important for you. After 4 years, rest all your life you can enjoy. But these 4 years, if you enjoy, you will suffer later. If you study hard now, okay, rest of the life will be very comfortable. So focus on every course, every small matter. But don't limit only to what is being taught in the class by a teacher and what is being said in the syllabus. All your free time, use it. Make the life comfortable later, right? But I don't advocate saying that you have to study only. No, do outing, go here and there, see the movie, all the things you do it. You should be an all-rounder, not focusing only on one. Right. Now coming to, look at that, compute average salary of all employees getting salary above 90,000. Right? Now look at that, getting above 90,000. So $5 here, look at that. $5 greater or equal to 80,000, then sum equal to sum plus $5, count equal to count plus 1, because you have to count only those people. It is not number of records. It is the average salary of all employees getting salary above 90,000. Then when you complete that, right? And if count greater than 0, if there are nobody, then you should not do divide by 0, right? So I'm introducing the syntax if count greater than 0, print count, That means these many employees, total pay is sum, average salary sum divided by count. Else print no employees. Right? Are there anybody here? 90,000, nobody is there here. Right? I'll save this. So you are supposed to get print no employees. No employees. Right? Getting salary greater or equal to 90,000. Right? Shall we try this? It is 90,000. I made it to the 80,000. 90,000. So this particular input will test the else part of that. I save this. No employees getting salary greater or equal to 90,000. Right? Now I'll make this as 80,000. So 80,000, how many people are getting here? Okay, 2. Right? So I'll make it as a maybe 5,000 so that the average can be seen properly. Oh, I've not saved. I'm not saved. Two employees, total pay is so and so, average salary is so and so. Hope you can make it a point to know about this. Right? Okay, now I will do it this. I'll save it. I'll comment. Hope you are all understanding I'm showing you features available. I'm not solving any problem as such. And in the exam also, you will be getting some simpler problems like this, similar to this, or sometimes little extended version. Now look at this. While loop. What is the output of this when used with awk data as an input file containing 3 records? Right? Can you make it a point to understand what exactly is this? Can you tell me what is the answer?
Sir, 1 to 9, sir.
Now look at that. I equal to 1 while I less than 10. Print I equal I plus 1. Print I. Right? It prints 1 to 9. Right? How does it prints in a single line or on a different line? Okay, that you need to look into. Right? What are the different forms of the print and all these things? That language manual should tell about that. Simply looking at that, you cannot tell. Right? If it is a new language, you have to look at print. How does it do? Right? So we assume that it prints on the same line. Okay, all right. But what is the output you get it? Manoj? 1 to 9, that's all? Manoj?
Yes, sir.
Himarashmi?
Yes, sir. Sir, 1 to 9 and on the different lines, sir.
1 to 9, 3 times it prints. 3 times because this is the action. This is the action that is applied for every input line of the data. There are 3 records. So 3 times it while loop is executed. Right? While loop is within a pattern. This is a while loop. But this entire thing is a pattern put in a flower bracket. Please understand that. Manoj, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Please look. Right? I'll say this. Hope our explanation is right. If it is not right, again come back and try to understand that language. How does it do? As far as the loop is concerned, it's a generic. Right? So let's see that. Oh, it is prints one below that are not on the same line. Are you clear about that? But now I want to print on this on the same line. How to do it? That you check it. Right? Check that and let me know about that. what all the options available with the print so that it prints on the same line. Now for loop, similarly for loop, right? Let's run the for loop and see, okay, how does it happens. Same print. So this is a pattern, entire thing is a pattern. And sorry, entire thing is action, I'm sorry. This action is applied for all the lines. So here for I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 4, I plus plus print I, 1 to 4. Let's see. Yeah. 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 to 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 records. This entire action is applied for 3 records. Are you clear about this? If any of the student not clear about that, they can unmute and ask me directly. Arrays. Now, what is the output of this code? This is called content addressable array. Array index is the content itself. Right? Let's look into that. What is that we do? What the output of this we will try to see. And thereby we understand the use of an array. Line in the bracket index. What is index? NR. That line number itself. I'm storing the entire line. Right? Line of, okay, 0 is 0, line of 1 is entire that line. When all the lines are stored in the array called line, when you go to the end of that, okay, I equal to NR. What is NR? NR is the last record. While I greater than 0, print line I equal to I minus 1. What is the output of this? What is the output of this? What's the logic?
Sir, sir, it will reverse the inputs, like all the records, it will print it in the reverse order, sir.
Yeah, you are right. You are right. Let's look into that. Look at that. Lakshmikant was the last line in the file. Now it has become a first line. Right? So this kind of logic, this is very simple primitive. There are many complex, okay, things are there in the algorithms course. So you need to get a grip of that so that you can do better in the placement. So please get into some of the sites like a Geeks for Geeks. Some of the sites, there are many, right? You can consult your seniors. Got it? You get connected with your seniors, 7th semester, 5th semester and all, and ask them that how their preparation they are doing it. Manoj Shimarashmi, I feel that one all play student, we should arrange a series of session with you people, no, after the examination.
Yes, sir.
So every student will tell 1 hour of his experience, and that we can make a series. Am I right? Sridhar Joshi, Sridhar Joshi, are you in the class? Unmute and tell me. Sridhar, Sridhar, Sridhar Joshi, are you in? Okay,
Sir, yes,
Manoj
just
Shivarashmi. Okay, both of you, right? You have to arrange a series of session immediately after the completion of examination, your examination, right? Before the next semester begins, in between that, their experiences, and you have to do video recording of that. And every student will explain. I will do the, collect all the list of all students who got placed, and you will be arranging a session for all the students. Is it okay? Shivarashmi?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So there you will come to know about that, right? The different logic. They will give you a problem statement and they'll ask you, okay, work on that. Or how sorting works, how merge sort work, how, okay, can you write a program for that? Okay, please remember string, searching, sorting, right? Arrays, pointers, structure, thoroughly you prepare. C language. If you are good in C language, any language is just a cakewalk. Right. So I'll put the comment on this. What is the output of this? What is the output of this? What is the output of this? Guess it.
Sir, it will search for the like pattern given, and then the corresponding value in the $5 field will be printed, sir.
So in this case, it is a salary, right? So look at this, right? Yes. Are you getting this? Here. Look at the pattern. What I'm talking is pattern. Line number 130 we are. Okay, we'll come back. Okay, and you people know about that pattern and action. Right? $2 we were using. Look at the pattern here. Right? All the patterns or expressions we were using it. Right? Now slowly we are getting into the other aspect. This is a pattern. Right? So all right. Print the name of the largest salary drawer. Print the name of the largest salary drawer. How do you do it? Logic. $5 greater than max. Max initially 0. Then max equal to $5. Max name equal to $1. Keep on doing it for all the lines. When everything is over, after the processing all the lines, print max and salary drawn, okay, by so and so. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Look at this now. 85,000 salary drawn by Lakshmi Kant. Right? So such a small thing should trigger you to solve more complex problem. More complex, some complex problem will be given to you in the exam. What is the output of this? Sorry, this current, why did I win? NF greater than 0, print $0. What is this? What is the output of this? Now look at that. Just created a matrix. How many lines are there? Himarashmi?
5, sir.
Okay, fine, fine. Right? Now tell me what is the output of this? All of you work out.
Sir, in print $0, sir, the blank lines will not be printed, but in the NR it will include the lines, so it will give 5 over there.
That's good. That's correct. That's correct. Right? Let's look into that. So it will print, skip all the blank line, non-blank line it prints, and at the end it will print right number of lines. Okay, this including blank. Let's look into that. So blank lines are skipped, but here you look at that. Okay, it is a total number of line including blank line. Good. 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 Now, such kind of treatment to the mind will make it active so that you can take up the algorithm course much better. Right? Print input lines with header. Header. So look at that here. Header is printed with using begin pattern. Right? Begin is applicable before the first line is being processed. Right? And this is applied for all the lines. Then this is applied after all lines are over. Only once. Right? So print F, same as C, backslash en, new line, percentage 10s, field, length, width, 6s, 6 width of that is when all these things are printed. Then printf, same thing with $1, $2, $3, $5, print, end of the file, right? Are you making what the logic clearly here? Look at the output. The session is getting closed now. I'll start immediately. Look at that. Is that clear? Himarashmi, we have added a header here.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Himarashmi, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. The session is getting closed now. I'll close it, and after 5 minutes break, I'll come back. After 5 minutes break, in my system, it is okay 8:45. Right? 8:50. I'll back. Right? 1 minute. 1 minute. All of you hold here only. Now I'm closing this session now, and the session will open again after 5 minutes. I'll continue. Once I complete that one, the Imresh will take over. Right? Shall I end my meeting first part of this today? Manoj, Shimrashmi.
Yes, sir.
Right. After 5 minutes, I'll be back here and I'll continue.